I've called on Congress to defend the dignity of life and to pass legislation prohibiting late-term abortion of children who can feel pain in their mother's womb.
A national firestorm was unleashed last year in the debate over late-term abortion.
When a woman gets pregnant, that is not a human being inside of her.
In Alabama, State Representative John Rogers crassly called for the killing of the unborn.
Some kids are unwanted, so you kill them now, kill them later.
In Virginia, Governor Ralph Northam seems to suggest infanticide may be permissible after birth.
The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired.
In New York, the liberal progressive governor and the legislature celebrated the signing of a radical new late-term abortion law. But pro-life Christians in other states are pushing back.
Proposition 115 has changed my life completely. Because when we found out about the state of Colorado having abortions up until the moment of birth, given the possibility for me to sponsor an initiative like this, I said, I'm all in. I'm an immigrant. I was born in Lima, Peru. I'm just so honored, and it's been a privilege to be part of this incredible experiment called the U.S.
I'm a physician and pro-life Democrat. In the last several years, I've concentrated my research on abortion. People don't realize that abortion late in the second trimester and third trimester carries substantial risks to the health and life of the mother. For every additional week of gestation, the risk of dying from an abortion increases 38%. In Colorado, abortion clinics are totally unregulated. So you're having this highly risky procedure done in an unregulated clinic, and it compounds the risk to the mother.
I always tell the volunteers this is about love, compassion, no judgment, because it's not just about banning late-term abortion. It's about giving alternatives to the future mothers and the babies.
22 weeks is important because at 22 weeks, a baby can survive with medical care at NICUs across the country. That means they're thriving even when they're born that prematurely. And our laws should reflect the fact that we now have babies surviving this early and living full lives. And we should recognize that in Colorado law as well. Based on my estimates, somewhere between 400 and 500 babies will be saved every year if Proposition 115 passes.
Just to feel compassion and love for women and children is not enough. Go to the polls and vote this November 3rd.
We should definitely outlaw abortions this late. It's just inhumane. It's a time when the abortion procedure is particularly gruesome. You know, we don't treat animals that way.
We cannot remain silent anymore. The cry of those babies in the womb when they feel excruciating pain cannot be just disregarded.
Abortion is a big financial industry. There's lots of people that have a stake in continuing this process. The opposition is going to outspend us, I would guess, 10 to 1. This is a time that people of all faiths and those of no faith need to take a stand.
I want everyone to join our efforts and volunteer. Visit DueDate2Late.com. There's a button there. Click it and volunteer. We need an army of volunteers to do many different things and join this incredible movement.
It's so important that you go to the polls and vote yes on Proposition 115.
We have to go to the polls and vote yes on Prop 115.